So, those of you who do not know me, I'm Doris Angel, a Ghanaian residing in Germany. So, I'm going to be your teacher for this morning. Why are we gathered here? We are gathered here to learn how to navigate through the RoyalQ application. You are all going to agree with me that if you don't know how to navigate through the RoyalQ app, it might be difficult for you to know how to use it appropriately so that it will earn you money. I believe so, right? Okay. But before I start today's session, I would like to quickly address something. Okay. Last night there was a Zoom meeting, right? There was a Zoom meeting organized by one of our ex-leaders who is no longer promoting RoyalQ last night. Let me see by hand those who attended. Let me see by hand. If you attended, just raise your hands up if you attended. Okay, 2 hands are here. All right, great. So just a few people attended. Okay, thank you. You can lower your hands now. All right. So I understand the new compensation plan that was introduced in August. Most people are not excited about it. Some too are like, oh, whether hook or crook, I'm going to meet the new requirements and I'm going to work with my team. Those people who did that, they are not regretting doing that because they are still being paid. They are earning from the pool shares. But those who did not pay attention, those who said, fuck it, I'm not going to do anything, whatever can come. Those people are suffering now. And this leader happened to be part of those leaders who was demoted. So because of anger, because of pain, she just vented out. Okay, so guys, I want to motivate you this morning that let us remember change is part of growth. Change is part of growth. RoyalQ has adjusted the plan to ensure sustainability, fairness, and long-term stability. The fact that some leaders resist change does not mean the company is failing. Never, never. Yesterday, we had how many signals? How many of you traded? How many of you made profits? Is the robot not working? It is. So it means the company is evolving. And you can agree with me in life, if you're someone who hates change, you will not love the world. Okay. Some years back, nobody thought we would have internet, right? How many years? I wish I could get the picture. Some years back, it came in the graphic. A lot of people did not believe we would be having internet, but here we are today. Can you live without internet? No, that is change. Some years back, how we communicated was not what we are having now. That is change. Soon, cryptocurrency will be spent in every world, like every country, everywhere, every corner. You can't do without cryptocurrency. Why do you think countries are now teaching it? It's in their curriculum. It's a course that people go and study. A lot of people who said bad things about cryptocurrency, oh, it's Illuminati, it's fake, it's not real, blah, 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 blah. Hey, so many things. Where are we now? People are purchasing cars, properties with this same cryptocurrency. Even the US president debunked cryptocurrency. Oh, what is that? You're just making money from the air, blah, 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 a lot of things. What happened? He developed his own cryptocurrency, a meme coin. Go and check on CoinMarketCap, see where it is now. Elon Musk, one of the richest men on earth, he has cryptocurrency. He developed his own cryptocurrency. You and I, we are trading from it and we are making money. Meanwhile, in 2008, 2009, when cryptocurrency came, people say, hey, it's Illuminati, oh, it's for the rich. Don't try it, oh, this. Imagine. The founder of Binance, go and read more about him. He started Binance in 2017. Go and check the price of BNB coin at the moment as I'm talking to you now. A coin that started with less than $1. Today, that coin is being sold at 1,000. Let me not make mistake. Let me quote it. I don't want to make a mistake with the price. It just reached all-time high for the second time yesterday. BNB. It's ranked number 5 coin worldwide, and it's selling at 1,171 USDT per coin. I just read from our chat, someone was saying, oh, so I asked ChatGPT that blah, 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 blah. If I had bought this coin some few months back, I would have made how much? Let me read. I don't want to make any mistake. I like quoting people. So I don't take out their words and mix it with mine. So let me just take you through it. He said, guess how much of dollar I might have attained if I held BNB tokens of 16,750 in March 2025. ChatGPT tells me I could have achieved 36,745 US dollar or USDT. My friend, be careful from the scammers. It is really painful. Imagine someone telling you, oh, forget about all this crypto, they are nonsense. Someone purchased BNB some years back, but because of the negativity, because of the news they had outside, they were scared, they were panicking, and they sold it off. Today, look at the price. When you go and check the order history and you check the price at which you sold that and the quantity you sold, you would have noticed that, I have made the biggest how do you call it, mistake in my life. So guys, AI crypto is here to stay, and the RoyalQ app we are using, sorry, I think someone was calling me. Let me put my phone on do not disturb. I hope you guys can hear me. My co-host, please let me know if you guys can hear me.
Yes, please, we can hear you.
All right, thank you so much. Oh, brother Ima, you are in the building. Welcome. And I see one of my mates here. We attended the same school together, Gempa. And I'm happy that she finally said yes to the opportunity. Yeah. Happy to have you here, Catherine. All right. So let us continue. So, guys, as I was saying, some years back, when we watch movies about robots, like some people still doubt it. You know, this some people will be like, oh, this one is just movie, it's just film, forget it, it can never happen. Today, what are we seeing? Tell me, what are we seeing? Today, robots are driving trucks. Now, nobody has to risk their life driving, and there will be accident, and the person will just lose their life. Robots are controlling things. Robots are taking care of patients. Robots, like, just name it. You go on social media, do your own due diligence about what robots are doing. And you have RoyalQ robots plus cryptocurrency. What else do we want, guys? So, RoyalQ has adjusted the plan to ensure sustainability, fairness, and long-term stability. The fact that some leaders resist change does not mean the company is failing. It means the company is evolving. We must not allow fear or outside voices to distract us. This same platform has provided life-changing results for many of us, including the exes, the old people that left. My own upline started this business with 85 USDT. Guess how much he made from this business with that 85? He didn't have trading capital. He made a lot of money, a lot. Bought his first 2 cars from the same business. His whole life, all the businesses he was doing, everything, it couldn't get him a bicycle. This same business gave him that beautiful lifestyle. Then you go out saying negative, ill, false things about the company. No, you would never succeed if you do that. So, guys, please, I saw a lot of people in my inboxes trying to ask what is happening. What are they saying? Are they all confused? Is everything okay? What's wrong with them? You know, that is why I just want to use this short time before we start the session. I just want to clear the air. And RoyalQ will continue to do so, would continue to reward those who stay focused and adapt. Our job is to not to follow the panic, but to stay disciplined, continue learning, and build steadily. That is, if you are interested in sharing the opportunity, it's not compulsory to share. But if you decide that no, sharing is caring, I believe through me, someone can also become financially free. So let me share the opportunity rather than sharing nonsense to them. So, yes, now let's get into today's main topic. We are going to learn how to navigate through the RoyalQ app. So I'm going to share my screen. Then we get started. Okay. I hope we are all clear now. All right, so let me quickly log in to my RoyalQ. Let me just open my app. So I believe there might be new people here who have not yet activated their account, and also new people who just joined. Okay. Uh RoyalQ is simply a financial tool, a quantitative artificial intelligence robot that helps you to trade in crypto. You are not supposed to give your hard-earned money to the RoyalQ app. What do I mean by that? It means if you want the RoyalQ app to trade for you, you do not have to give your capital to it. Your capital stays in your exchange. And what is a crypto exchange? Crypto exchange is simply a platform where one can buy crypto, one can sell, one can trade, one can convert crypto to fiat or fiat to crypto. So there are a lot of things you can do on the crypto exchanges. Okay. Now, mind you, the exchanges are different from the wallets. Most people confuse themselves with the two. Okay. There are a lot of advantages on the exchanges than we have on the wallets. Okay. And the exchanges are more secured than the wallets. The wallets are the trust wallets, the Rabbi, if you can help me with few. You know all those wallets. Okay. All right. So the 7 exchanges we have, no, 9. Binance, HTS, Indodax, Kraken, Bybit, OKS, KuCoin, MEXC, and Gate.io. These 9 exchanges, if you have any of them, you can connect them to the RoyalQ robot. Okay. Now, what do we do? If you connect it, what happens? Before the connectivity, you need to activate the RoyalQ robot because it's free to register, to download. But for the app to start working for you, you need to pay a subscription fee of 120 USDT. This 120 USDT, once you pay it, it's valid for the whole year, 12 months. Okay. After 12 months, you would either need to renew it or not to renew it. It's up to you. It's your personal decision. Okay. I started using this robot in 2021 till now. So I've activated 5 times. 2021, I activated 22, 23, 24, 25. So I've activated 5 times. Okay. Yeah. So you pay the same 120 fee, the same like for renewals as well. Now, aside the 120 fee, there are other charges. We call it strategy fuel or fuel fee or gas fees. What is that fees for? RoyalQ says whatever profit you are going to be making, we are going to charge you 20% of that profit. So if you make $1, RoyalQ will charge you 20% of $1 from your fuel fees. Now, mind you, I said your trading capital will be in your exchange. So therefore, they can't come into your exchange to deduct that fuel fee. So it's entitled of you to deposit fuel fee. Without fuel fee, you can't even place a trade. The minimum we usually put is 20, but you can increase it as time goes by, and it's going to be decreasing anytime you are making profits. Okay, so it will be decreasing. So you would need to top it up. Is that not a fair game? Imagine you make 100% profit and you are giving 20. The 20 is not from your trading capital. Don't get it twisted. So tell me in the chat, is it good to have that? Tell me in the chat, please. Oh, Shaq, thank you. MetaMask Phantom Wallet. Ah, yes, I even have Phantom Wallet and I forgot. So tell me, is it good that RoyalQ charges you 20% of your profit and you, the trader, keeps 80? Yeah, it is very good. So now this 20 that is being charged, RoyalQ does not keep all the 20. They take part and they give part to those who share the opportunity. Okay. So imagine you are not sharing and we are chopping your full fees. Won't it be painful? So guys, even if you don't want to share intentionally, share unintentionally. Okay. All right. Um, Another thing I want to mention is the profit we make with the RoyalQ app. Now, it's not a return on investment. That there is a fixed amount that, oh, with $300, with $500 every day, we can be giving you $50 or $2 or $1. No, please. We do not control the market. The RoyalQ robot does not control the market. It just helps you to take position in the market. So don't get it twisted. Don't say, RoyalQ, they're not giving a lot of profit. It's not. The profit is based on the market movement and how much capital you have. Some people too wants to take more profit. They don't want 1%, 2%. Some people want 500%, 300%, 200, and so on. So whatever profit you want to take, you can command the robot to give you that profit. And it's going to give it to you when the time is due. So yes, we trade cryptocurrencies alone. We don't trade Forex. We don't trade the stock. It's purely crypto. And there are two markets that are available, the spot market and the futures market. With the spot, when you trade there, your funds are safe because even if the market should go against you, you don't lose your capital. It just depreciates, the value depreciates, but the quantity that it has bought for you is not tampered with. Once the market goes up, the value would also appreciate and the robot will sell it off for you. Now, the futures is a very risky one. I will not lie to you. But once you know how to manage your risks and your capital, you are good to go. I have one of our team members who shared his total earnings he made in September with us. He's trading on the futures. And I interviewed him a bit. I went to inquire a lot. So he was like, oh, I've been liquidated before, but that was in April. After that, when I learned the reason why I was liquidated, I now did I did the needful, and he explained into details. I'm like, oh wow, I see the moon. Okay, let me share my screen and share with you. Yes, I'm not sharing screen yet. That is why you are not seeing my screen. So just relax. I'm going to share my screen soon and share with you his earnings with the futures. Okay. With the futures, it's easy for you to turn a small capital into a lot of profit. Why? Because you are trading with a borrowed money. Okay. You have $1,000 and you are borrowing money to trade. So that thousand, if you are using a leverage of 10, that thousand becomes 10,000. So you are making profit based on the 10,000 and not on your thousand. Okay, let me see if this is the video. Yes, I found it. So let me share my screen for you to see. Once I'm done with the presentation, I'm going to take all your questions. Okay. So yes, sorry, let me play it from the beginning. So you can see these are his earnings. And what did he say? Let's read what he said. Let me go to start message. Okay. So he said gross profit for the month of September 4,735 USDT. And he paid 947 as strategy fuel. He paid 77 USDT as funding fees. So his net profit is 3,711 USDT with a capital of 1,000 USDT. Tell me, is that not good? That is good. Because when you want to calculate in percentage wise how much this guy has made, it is a lot of percentage. And our so called banks promise us how much? 2%. Let's calculate even 2% of his trading capital of 1,000. He would have gotten 20 USDT at the end of the year. But see how much he took home, 3,711. Despite the fuel fee, despite the funding fees that are being charged on the futures market, he still took home 3,700. So this is the power of futures, but you need to know how to manage your risks. If you are not careful, you might end up getting liquidated. Liquidation is real on futures. Why? Because you are not trading with your own capital. You are trading with a borrowed money. So once your prediction or the market goes against you, you lose. I hope that is clear. So these are the two markets that are available to us on the RoyalQ app. Now let us dive into the app. The app, when you log in with your credentials, this is how it pops out on your device. The mobile device is best to use and it's different from the web version. Okay. So we have the home button, we have the strategy, we have the circle, we have the news, we have the mine. Now, all these buttons, they have their own usage. We are going to look at the home button first, okay? So pay attention. Now, if you are new, don't be thinking you want to grab everything on day one. Rome wasn't built in a day or within a day, right? And this session is recorded, so you can rewatch it as many times as you want, okay? All right. So our top left corner, we can find all the exchanges that you can connect to the RoyalQ robot. Okay. Binance, HTS, Indodax, the rest are as follows. I always recommend Binance because it has a lot of coins and also it's easy to use. Okay, their customer service is very good. But if you happen to be in a country that you cannot use Binance, then you have alternatives. Okay. All right. Now, the coins available on each exchange are different, okay? Like, for instance, if I should go to Kraken, I'll not get the futures market. Kraken has only one market, futures is not available. And the pairs, there are only two pairs, USDT and USDC. We don't have BTC, we don't have Ethereum, okay? So I wouldn't recommend, unless the person is in a country that they don't have access to any exchange, then we can go in for Kraken, because half a loaf is better than none, right? So yes, let's switch back. Now I'm going to go to my far right corner, these two buttons there. They are very important, though a lot of people don't pay attention to it, especially when they see this red dots, they just ignore. So I'm going to tap on the first one, which is the security log. So the security log, hold on, let me see if I'm in the right account. Okay, so let me switch to a different account. All right. So with the security log, anytime you log in, you are going to see a record. Okay. So login successful. The time you logged in is allocated. So if someone is sharing your RoyalQ with you, you are going to detect it through the security button. So that is why it's very important to check the red dots, like to check if any unread messages. So you would see that, oh, okay, I'm the one. But once you change your location, it will not show login successful. It's going to show a different name. The IP address changed. Okay. So if it's not you, you would report to RoyalQ and change your credentials. So they could investigate it for you. Now let us look at the notification bell. So under the notification bell, there are two important messages. We have the system message and the order message. The system message gives you messages from the RoyalQ system. For instance, from your trading, or should you contact RoyalQ support and they give you a feedback, you get a notification under system message. If you are running out of fuel fee, sorry, if you are running out of fuel fee, you also get a notification under the system message. If you should deposit money onto your RoyalQ account, you will get a notification like recharge has arrived. Okay. So you will get every detailed information concerning the robot under system message. Now let us move to order message. Order message. As if we are ordering something. So under the order message, we would see a message like buy and sell. Those are the only two types of messages we should expect under order message. Anytime the robot purchases, anytime the robot sells, you would see a notification. So you don't need to go and open the coin to see if it's been sold or not. You would see it under the order message. If it's futures too, you would see the notification. Now, please hold on, just give me a minute. All right, sorry about that. So, if it's a sell, you'll be able to see profit rate, meaning how much profit did it give you? 1.4.2% of whatever amount you invested on that particular asset or on that call. Because when you are trading, especially with RoyalQ, it's advisable to trade with margin calls. So if there are any sub sales, you are going to get all the notifications. Okay? So instead of you going to check on your transaction record on the asset, you'll be able to see it here. All right, sorry about that. So yes, you can see the profit rate over here. The time it sold. Imagine, as at 1:29 a.m. the robot is selling. I was not awake by then. I was sleeping, enjoying my sleep. But this amazing robot was busy selling when it had the opportunity to sell for me. Okay. So that is how the robot works. So that is the other message. I hope that is clear. Do I still have my audience? Are you guys following? Are you following? So I'm going to address your questions later. Okay. I'm going to address all your questions after I'm done. So just chillax. Just exercise a little patience. All right. So over here, we can see some advertisements. Okay. If you're interested in reading, just tap on it. It will send you to the website so you can read whatever detailed information over there. Then we have advisor system fully upgraded. That is the new compensation plan. If you want to get more understanding, you can read it as well. Then we have the activation leaderboard. Okay. Just like the way we have the circle leaderboard, we also have the activation leaderboard. So if you want to open it up, you just tap on click for details. Then you would see the top 10 people that have activated people today and how many people they've activated. Last in the chat, someone was asking, is this a different Royal Q? Where do I get this? So you'll be able to see it over there under the activation leaderboard. Okay. All right. So yes, you can just scroll through them. You don't have to wait for a new one to pop up. You just be scrolling through, then you read whatever necessary information you want to. All right. Now let us move to the next part. This place, you see some three lines there, like a menu bar, then a notification bell. This place, the announcements are being displayed and it's been changing. If you are interested in reading a particular topic, you tap on it once it pops out. Or to get the full announcement, you tap on the three lines in the corner there. So let's tap on it. We have the latest announcement tab, we have the new listings, and we have the removal notice. I'm going to tap on the removal notice. So under the removal notice, you'll be able to see the coins that are being delisted from the exchanges. So RoyalQ also alerts us that, hey, Binance is removing this coin. So therefore, do not trade it. Or if you're already trading it, you need to do the needful before it's too late for you. They also go ahead to paste Binance customer support website so that you can tap on it and read for more details or contact their support if you have any other questions. Okay. In as much as we are trading crypto, there are some cryptocurrencies that are not legit. Okay, they are fakes. Some of them too, oh, whoever started the project will be doing it well, then later they will go in a different direction. When greed gets in, people start to do a lot of wonderful things. Okay, so when a coin is being delisted, RoyalQ alerts us. So we are not tempted to trade such a coin. Okay. So BIC has been removed from spots and futures. So take note. All right, let's move out of the removal notice and go to new listens. So the new listens are trading pairs. Okay, anytime there are new trading pairs RoyalQ want to add to the default ones, they alert us that, hey, we are adding so and so coin. If you are interested, you can add them. If you are not interested, just let it go. Okay, so this is the last time we got a new listing was in May. It's been long. This year is the bull run, so not every new coin that is tradable or is advisable to invest in, because most of those coins are pump and dump. Some too are fake projects. So I think it's good they haven't added any pair yet. Let's go to latest announcement. Latest announcement. So the latest announcement comprises of the removal notice, plus the new listings, plus the normal announcement. This October 1st, we opened up our RoyalQ app and saw the latest announcement. Hey, who has unmuted? My co-host, you people are not doing your work. Hey, who is distracted? Oh, it's my own leader Naomi. Okay. Hey, leader Jacojo, I see you in the house. Hey, Ambassador Saul. So you people are here enjoying. All right. These are my great leaders. I don't joke with them when I see them on my meetings. Great to have you all here. All right, so let us continue. So yes, uh RoyalQ, if you are not aware, they have actually uh adjusted their new compensation plan that they brought. Okay. I always say it's their company, and there's no way they are going to wait for their company to crash. Okay, so if they've introduced something, they would need to adjust it if there is a need for an adjustment. Okay, so the new compensation plan people were going crazy about has been adjusted. If you are not aware, previously, one would need to have 20 directs and 135 to get to the next level. Now it's been reduced to 7 and 75 team members. Plus, every month, at least you must have fresh blood, fresh new members. Okay. Then principal. At first, you needed 20 plus 350 to get to that rank. Now it's been adjusted. So the details are here. If you do not understand, ask your upline. If your upline is not available, ask on the group chat. If you don't get answer, RoyalQ support is there. You can also seek for our AI, ChatGPT. It's going to break it down in layman's term for you. But I did some short audios and also did it in a layman's understanding for you guys. It's on the group. I've pinned it on the Revolution page. If you need it, you can just request for it. Okay? So, yes, this is where you get the latest announcement. So, let's move out from the announcement tab and go to API binding. API binding. Wow. Just few days ago, I found out that most people don't understand the API. Others too. I think they understand, but they just want to be wicked. I think that is it. Okay. So API. What does API stands for? Application Programming Interface. What does it do? It helps you to connect a robot to an exchange. And when you are setting it up on the exchanges, you are going to see restricted and unrestricted IP addresses. A lot of people don't understand this. I'm like, oh my God. You know, when we started RoyalQ from the beginning, there was no IP address. We just did the API openly. And some smart people who joined the business are like, hey, this API that there's nothing protecting it. Are we safe? Are our funds safe? I'm like, oh, your funds are safe, provided we haven't tapped on withdrawal. Your funds are safe, don't worry. But we hope the company would add an IP address so that at least it can secure it. Then bam, IP address was added. We were so excited. It was added in 2021. Okay. So now it's been protected. If someone should tamper with your RoyalQ, it's not going to work because it's not connected to that server. Okay, so that is the API binding. When we are doing it, we only take read and trade. We don't take on withdrawal. We don't take on transfer. We don't take on loans. Nothing. On Kraken, no, KuCoin. When you are doing the API binding, the withdrawal aspect is deselected. Like it's uneditable. You can't even try to take it. It's not possible with KuCoin. But with Binance and the rest of the exchanges there, it's like you can take it, okay? But with RoyalQ, when you're connecting the RoyalQ robot to your exchange, you don't take these things. You only take read and trade. So if you, the user, you go and take withdrawal and something should happen, Who is to be blamed? You, not RoyalQ. I hope that is clear. Okay. So yes, just assume this is your RoyalQ app, then this is your exchange. What joins them together, what binds them together so there can be some form of communication is the API binding. You can do more due diligence about it to read more. Okay. One of my team members joined. Hey, who is unmuting like that? Please, my co-host. I have a lot of co-hosts. I beg you. Once you see someone on mute, I beg mute the person sharp because it distracts me. All right. So the API binding, we only take read and trade. So your funds are safe. The robot will only use what you've commanded it to use. It's not going to use more than that unless your trade setting says otherwise. Okay, so you can see on this screen, there is no padlock attached to Binance. There is no padlock attached to Kraken. It means I have connected these two. But these ones, they are padlock and it looks a bit blur. It means it's not yet connected. Okay, so let us move out and go to profit details. So under the profit details, we would see this button here. One can use this button to share. If you want to share, you can share it with anybody using that button. Now, total profit for today, zero. There's no profit, but I always say the day has not yet ended, so you cannot conclude. Total profit, as in cumulative one, is this figure you see over there. Now, there is an information written under it that says data within 24 hours may be subject to rollover updates. Data is shown under the Singapore time UTC plus 8. This is the main reason why sometimes you would notice that you are making profit for the next day, though you haven't yet entered into the next day. Okay, if you don't find yourself in or a time zone that uses UTC plus 8. Then there is an information here too that is saying anytime you see I being circled, it stands for information. Okay. While using sub-bin mode, profit will only be shown after all positions are closed. Profit will go directly into your exchange balance. Okay. I hope that is clear. Now, what is sub-bin mode? In RoyalQ, there are three types of strategy mode. Okay, we have the whole warehouse, we have the sub-bin mode, then we have sub-bin mode real-time settlement. Now, with the sub-bin mode, the sub cells will sell all right, but it uses the profit to draw the AP, that's the average price, closer to the CP, which is the current price. So you don't see the profit being recorded. You see 0%. Once it sells the 0 to the fourth call, it gives you your profit. So if you want to be seeing profit in real time whilst the robot is selling your sub sales, please switch it to real time settlement, not sub-bin mode. But the sub-bin mode is used if you are in a floating loss and you want to come out quickly. It's advisable to use that strategy mode. Okay. All right. Now, profit will go directly into your exchange balance. This is very important. And I always encourage or teach my new members to check. I tell them, take a screenshot. How much is your trading capital? Take a screenshot. Keep it safe. So if the profits are being added, you would be able to differentiate. Yesterday, I did that with my new member that joined, okay, my sweet mates in school. So I asked, we traded on futures and spots at the same time, but the spot was still in trade. There was no closed positions. So the futures, we picked some signals and they all sold off. So I told her, you remember when we started, you had this amount, right? She said, yes. Now you see the difference. She said, oh, yeah, the profit has been added. I say, yes. So you need to move it from futures to the funding wallet. So the profit is recorded there. Most people compound, so they are not able to differentiate between the trading capital and the profit. But I always say, go to your live trades, calculate how much you have in trade. Was this the amount you started with? They'll be, hey, no, 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 I didn't start with this plenty money. No. The difference is your profit has been added. You've traded with your profit without even realizing that. Okay. So this is the profit details where you can get the details if the robot sells for you. Okay. So we have the spots and we have the futures. If you are not trading on the spot, you are trading on the futures. You switch to futures to get the results. Okay. So this is only spots. Then another spot again in that order. Okay, so you'll be able to see all the results and also the full fees that was charged. Sorry. So 0.34 USDT was made, full fee of 0.069 was charged. Okay. The time that it's sold is beautifully allocated to it. So you can see all these details and you can forward these details as well, this page, to someone if you're interested. Okay. Now let's go to profit analysis. So the same profit is being viewed in a different form. This is the profit pie chart where you'll be able to see that, oh, this so and so coin gave me a lot of profit. Okay, like the bake. 10% of my profit is coming from bake. Okay, you can see it from the diagram here. You can see all. So the other coins put together is 49%. Okay. Other soppy coins. All right. There is a drop down arrow here. It tells you that hidden agendas there. So these are the exchanges. If you are not using Binance and you only see Binance, hey, RoyalQ, they are very weak, you know. Why did they only bring Binance? What of we that we are trading on Bybit? What do we do? It is there. There is a drop down arrow. Just tap on it and select the appropriate exchange you are using. Now, someone is asking, this is spot. What of futures? There is a drop down arrow. Just simply tap on it, then it brings out the futures. Then you'll be able to see that, oh, futures to have made some profit there. The total income made under futures is 907. Okay, so you can see that beautifully displayed over there. Now let's go to currency profits. So the same profit is being broken down into three different parts for you to see. Okay. So this one is the currency profit where you'll be able to see the total you have made from each coin. Okay. Now you don't see Bake there because Bake has been delisted. I think it will be below. Yeah. Usually when it's being removed, you see it below. All right. So these are the delisted coins. Okay. You can see Bake here. So the delisted coins. And I love this aspect of RoyalQ. Okay. They are very transparent. And it's nice for you to use a tool that there is no hidden agenda somewhere that you cannot see clearly. Okay, so you'll be able to see that, oh, this trade, I've made total of this amount from it. Okay, so that is the currency profit. You can tap on the share button and also share it as well. Okay, all right, so that is it. Let's move out and go to invite friends. Invite friends. Okay, this aspect is not actually compulsory, but if you decide to do it, the company rewards you. Okay, we have so many apps on our phones. Be honest to yourself. You've recommended them to a lot of friends that, oh, Charlie, have you heard of this app? Download it so you can get this to buy there. You can do this there. You can do that there. How much did the company give you for telling a friend? Nothing. Zero. They don't even recognize you. But with the RoyalQ app, they said when you share, we would give you this amount. We'll reward you. So they said invite friends, refer friends, and we win together. Yesterday, one of my team members in Germany, okay, he's a very busy man. I helped him to top up because his fuel fee he had run out and he entered into negative, so we had to top up. And he was like, "Oh, this your business is not bad though. It's slowly by sure, like at least the profit I've made is not bad. Yeah, I like it." And I say, "Yeah, it's better than the bank because if you should earn, you should have 1,000 euros in your bank, you are going to be earning 2% at the end of the year. But how much have you made? You've made more than 2% of your capital. Isn't that good?" You say, "Yeah, yeah, that's why I think it's good. Yeah, because at least it's better than it being at the bank." And I said, "Yes." Okay. So he was like, "Oh, one of my colleagues at work wants to be part too. So when I have time, I'll connect so that we can activate him." He's not sharing intentionally. It is unintentionally because he's not here to build like me. I'm here to look for people and tell them about the app. But he is just trading to make his profit. But as his colleague at work chance on it, that, which one too is this? Then he said, "Oh, it's a trading app. It does this. Oh, I want to also be part." So he's sharing unintentionally. So RoyalQ says invite friends, refer friends, and we win together. What do you do when you come to this page? You copy the invitation link. It's not advisable to use the code. Why? Because there are a lot of fake RoyalQ app on the market, especially Google Play Store and Android Store. So to get the authentic app, just copy the invitation link by selecting on the copy button, paste it to the person. Once you do that, they'll be able to tap on the link, register successfully. They are redirected to another page where they can tap on the download button. It sends them to their App Store, application store. Then, or their Google Play Store or their Android store to get the app. Okay? So that is invite friends. Please, it's not compulsory. I've heard a lot of rumors that, hey, RoyalQ, they forget it. Oh, if you don't invite people, you cannot make money. They only make money from invites. Ish, that's a bloody lie. Because this account I'm showing you is only for trading. I've never shared it with anybody to activate. You know, as a team builder, I have to get a lot of examples, and my examples need to be backed with proofs. You know those people who talk, they just talk without any proof. They are the people that they can spread the news faster. Okay, so this account here, it's not for sharing, but it has made money, right? So just to prove to those type of people. Now let's go to user guide. User guide. I believe all of us have seen user guide somewhere before. The mobile phone you are using, it comes with a user guide. The gadget you bought at home, it comes with a user guide. But you know one funny thing about user guides? People find it difficult to read it. I don't know. Is it true? Tell me if it's true. Type 1 if it's true. People find it very difficult to read user guide. Are you part of those people? I'll be like, "Oh, is it not electric iron? Ah, I know how to use iron now. This company, are they stupid? Are they the ones going to teach me how to use iron? Ah, you go and buy washing machine. You're like, oh, this washing machine, I don't need the user guide. Oh, forget it. Then you just plug it. Then you start. Then tomorrow you start complaining. Oh, I thought this was Philips. So I thought this was Samsung. Oh, ah, I thought LG brand here is the best. Oh, it is you, the user. You didn't do something right. You bought the electric iron thinking, it's just iron now, just plugged and I start using it. Then you notice that, your dresses are getting destroyed by that same iron. So you still check the brand. Is that not Philips? What's happening? Not knowing this new type of Philip you've bought, without you putting in some concoction, some liquid, some solution, you cannot use it to press. But because you think, oh, it's the same old. Oh, I don't, me, I know how to use iron now. And you notice that, things are not going well. because you ignored the user guide. Because user guides, they tell you how to use, the do's and the don'ts, how to set it up. But because you didn't follow those simple instructions, you end up saying the product is not good. RoyalQ is a financial tool. It has a user guide. If you don't go through the user guide and you think you know it all, maybe you don't have a good upline to guide you properly, you are going to end up following those people who say, ah, that robot cry is not good, or no, no, it's not good. You'll be part of those people. So, guys, we have instructions for beginners guide, activation and deposit guide. Everything is here, how to go about it. Everything is beautifully illustrated here. So if you don't have the time to go through this and you go and do your own thing and your own thing gave you negative results, please eat it alone. Mexi API tutorial. You don't know how to do API binding for Mexi. You only know for Binance and HTX. The rest, they are here, beautifully illustrated. There is no way someone can fail by just following these instructions, because aside they telling you, number one, go here, number two, they still highlight it that this is the next session you have to do. So guys, tell me why someone will fail. Aside the instructions, we also have the RoyalQ related Q&A. Q&A is questions and answers. So the frequently asked questions, okay, that people have been asking. You'll be surprised to see your question here being answered. So everything is on the app. The only thing is we don't have time to use the app appropriately. Strategy description. Martingale strategy of never going out of position. When we want to start a trade, we tap create. Then we have martingale. Then we have grid boat. We choose martingale, but yet you don't understand the martingale. Okay, so come here, make time. It is money you want. If you are not ready to learn how to make the money, you end up losing money. Simple as that. Let us go to quantification guide. There are video tutorials here, RoyalQ operation tutorial, what is quantitative trading, what is principal income, what is floating loss, what is a trading strategy, the principle of quantifying money, RoyalQ robot introduction, then the video tutorials of the API binding. Guys, tell me why someone will fail. Sometimes I meet new members asking me, how did you do it? You seem to know everything around the robot. You seem to know about the exchange. Did they employ you? Did they school you? Like, how did you do it? I learned everything is here on the app. There's no magic to it. I just took a little bit of my time and I studied. You want to make money, be willing to learn. Yes, someone is saying, is it not robot? People say, yes, robots will make you the money, but you need to know how to operate the robot to make the money. Am I talking to someone here? Am I talking to someone? Is someone offended by my words? Sorry if I've stepped on your toes by my words, but they are the hard truth. And sometimes it's very difficult for us to take in the truth. It's bitter, but it's good to take. Okay. We have learn. Learn. When I remove the word L, what do I have? N. And N is a word. So this simply tells us that if you are not willing to learn, don't be in expectancy to earn. It can be knowledge, it can be money, it can be anything. So you end up failing whilst people are like excelling in that aspect. You ask yourself, what have I done wrong? What am I not doing right? What is happening? The same thing people are doing, they are doing well. Me, I'm doing is failing. It means there is something you are not doing right. You need to figure out that thing. So with RoyalQ, in as much as the app is here to help us to earn money, you must know how to operate the app so you can earn the money, because it's a semi-automatic robot. I hear some people say, "Oh, I thought it's robot. It can do everything now. They should be able to do this now." Please, it's a semi-automatic robot. Yes, you can sync to a copy trader and follow their instructions. Leave the robot to do its work. It will be selecting the coins randomly and be trading for you. But note, the copy trader is not the one controlling the market. So if your capital is not enough to withstand the market, you end up saying the copy trader is not good. Meanwhile, it's you. Okay. So these are the tutorials. Come here, your free time, watch. 24 hours. We all have 24 hours. Make time for your business, no matter how busy you are. If you are not making time for your business will fail, your business will collapse. That's a hard truth. All right, price alerts is another beautiful feature where one can keep track of the coin movement. Okay, so let's say I want to add a coin. Which coin should I add? Which coin should I add? What's your favorite coin? The coins here, we have a lot, so some with funny names. Let me add Bonk USDT. Bonk USDT. So by adding it, I simply tap on the star. Once you tap on the star, it adds it. Okay. So I tap on done. Then it is added. You can see it at the last end. Bonk has been added. But is that all? No. I have to tap on it and instruct the robot. What do I want from Bonk? I've added it to the price alert. What should it alert me on? So I'll turn on the market alert, okay? Enable market alert. How should it alert me? How frequent should it be? Repeatedly, once a day, or once only? Rapid rise and fall, or big market rise and fall, or recent new high and low. So whatever you want, this one your upline cannot choose for you. You know, some people when they ask them some questions, they say, upline, what do you think? What should I go in for? This one is simple. You know, some of the questions you don't even have to ask anybody, you just have to ask yourself, okay, what do I want? Then you just choose the answer. Okay. So these are the market alerts. It will tell you if there is a big rise or fall on the coin you've selected. If there is a big market rise or fall to, it will alert you. If there is a recent new high or low, it will alert you. Now let's switch to the price alerts. So the price alerts is you need to enter a price that please alert me if bonk gets to 0.0005. Right now it's on 40 and 2102, but you want it to alert you when it gets to 30 and 5. So they said take note, you cannot set the price alert as the same price. That one, it doesn't make sense now. The set price cannot be the current price. It shouldn't be. It can't even be. It's not like it shouldn't be. It can't be. Okay. So when you're setting the alert, you need to know how to set it. All right. Then there are details here that all alerts create. Uh, you may create up to 10 different alerts, 10 different pairs, and maximum of 50 alerts for all trading pairs. Alert will expire after 90 days. So these are all detailed information for you if you are going to be using the price alerts. Now let's go to fluctuation alerts. So fluctuation alerts has to do with how the coin move in percentage wise. So maybe you want RoyalQ to alert you if bonk should pump to 20%, or it should fall to 20%. Like, you just create the alert. Okay. Please input up to 2 decimal places. So if you're interested, take your time to read the rest of the informations below. Okay. All right. So let's move out of price alerts. Unfortunately, it's only available for Binance and HTX. You cannot get it for any other exchange. I don't know why. Please, if you want to ask, go and ask RoyalQ support. Okay, so let's move out of price alerts and would look at mentor on a different account. Let's go to more. When I tap on this edit button, I would see plus and minus. So I'm going to do that now. So minus would remove the feature from frequently used and add it here. Then you can replace it with any other feature that you want. Okay. So let's say I remove mentor. Then I add assets or reward details. Then I tap on done. Confirm, save successfully. If I tap on reward details, I see zero because I told you this account is not for sharing. So there's nothing to show here. So if someone tells you that, oh, Royal Kid, if you don't share, you don't make money, it's a lie. Tell the person, nah lie, nah lie. Why do lie like that? Okay. So you can just edit it to suit your preference. Okay. So let's move out. As we are talking here, people are enjoying. From which coin? A coin called C98. C98. I think I enjoyed some profit from Coach Musa yesterday, or was it 3 days ago, on C98. Hippo. So everybody's profit is displayed here. How do we call it? I always make mistake. Wall of fame, fame of war. Guys, sometimes when I come to the Zoom, it's like my brain, someone has taken my brain and kept it somewhere, but they lie bad. I know you people know what I'm referring to, right? Okay, so everybody's profit is being displayed here. Whatever profit you make, okay, you would see it over there. It's being displayed. Okay, thank God the full email address is being protected because people can do bad things once they see your email address. Now in the world, because of the AI, Charlie, you have to fear people, okay? So someone just profited 1.13% from the C98. Okay, another person here, C98 again, 1.33%. Another person, 1.74. Another person, 5%. Hey, my bank says they'll give me 2% the whole year. Oh, God, God, my bank, why? I feel like crying. Imagine 2% is here free. But let's not forget, don't be so excited. Because this person making 5%, 2%, ask how much is their capital. Because you might be thinking, oh, 2%, so, yeah, that's what the banks have been doing and they've been deceiving us because they told you 2% of 1,000. You didn't actually go and use your calculator to think that, hey, 2% of 1,000, how much will it be? Some people too, they mistaken it that every month that they'll be giving them the 2%. Do you get it? So yeah, if the person has good capital, they are going to appreciate that 5%. Even if it's a small capital, you still know that, hey, so had it been my capital was not $5, it was not $10, and it was this amount, I would have made this profit. Okay. All right. So let's go on. Let's go on. We have sports, we have futures. If you want to pick a signal or you want to pick a trade, make sure the appropriate one is highlighted. So we are on spots now. That is why you see the orange line under it. Okay. So you use the search button here, the magnifying glass or the hand mirror or the search, however you call it. Just tap on it and search for the name of the coin. If you don't find it under favorites, why won't you find it under favorites? It means you've never traded it before. Neither have you saved settings on it. So you need to tap on all. Let's say I type C98. I've never traded C98. I hope it's a coin that is on spot too. I've never traded it. So let's go to all and see if we'll find it there. Okay. So it's a spot coin as well. So C98 is here. So I tap on it. Then what do I do? Risk warning. Okay. So you have to read the risk warning and say, I understand. Hey, I now see why people are making profit from C98. C, 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 C. C, Nanako. Do you have some Ghanaians here? Okay, so what do you do next? You tap on create. Then you choose martingale. Some people have started trading with the grid boats. Okay, I've been seeing profits on that. Soon we'll be educating the team on that as well. So martingale strategy boat, then create. So I already have settings here. But if you see 000, it means you've not yet added any settings. So you tap on trade settings. Then you either edit the default settings you see over here to suit your capital, or if you've already saved settings, you go to choose a strategy setting. Then it sends you to the numerous settings you've created. Then you select anyone that you want to select for this particular trade. Okay, we take our time to explain the transaction trade settings page for you to know margin configuration. When we say margin configuration, what does it mean? What does margin call drop means? What does multiple buying ratio? Okay, we have Zoom meetings for those sessions as well. All right. So I want to look at something here. I want to draw your attention here. This bottom here, these three dots. So when you tap on it and you tap on share strategy, it helps you to be able to copy the strategy code. It means it's going to copy this trade settings all on this page. Or you can save the QR code. Then you share it with someone. If you share, they either tap on scan QR code or input strategy code. Then they paste the code. Oh, I didn't copy it. Then they paste the code. Then the settings save into it. Okay. Instead of you doing it manually. But the bad news is you can't create it at my strategy settings with the strategy code. You have to input it in the trade. Okay. All right. Fulfilled orders. Okay, I'm going to use a different coin to look at fulfilled orders. Let's check XRP or Dodge. So I go to create. It's already on a cycle mode. Okay. And let's go to fulfilled orders. It has completed 35 cycles and a total profit of this has been made. Currently, the 36th cycle is running. The maximum investment was 212. Currently, it's like 100 and something that is there, right? So now the call margin is up to 4 now. The starting time of the trade is beautifully allocated there. So the ones that have already closed, you'll be able to see how much the robot invested and the running time it showed, then it picked again. So when the robot buys a lot, it's better because when it buys more, you make more profit. Okay. Now, as I mentioned earlier on, one cannot tell when the trade can close because we are not in control of the market. One moment there is a good news and the market goes very high. Another moment, one bad news sets in the whole world and people begin to panic. So they withdraw their funds, then it drops the price. Okay, so in trading, it's all about demand and supply. Okay, so yes, you can see more money, more profit. Now look at this trade. The running time for the 28th cycle was 7 hours 37 minutes. This was 47 minutes. This was 17 days, 8 hours, 6 minutes. So can you see? We do not control the market. After the 17 days, this one took only 3 hours, 52 minutes. This one took 3 days. This one took 1 day. This one took 15 hours. This one took 14 hours. In that order. Okay, so you'll be able to see how long the trade took to be able to complete successfully. So that is why you don't go out there promising people. Please tell them the truth. Tell them the truth. You are not in control of the market. 2 months ago, we saw BTC hitting 124. And yesterday, did it hit or it's nearly? Okay, we don't control the market. That is one thing you need to tell the prospects you are bringing on board. Now, this thing, two bottoms here. One looks like a SIM card. The other looks like a hanging calendar. Let's tap on the SIM card. So the SIM card is the log. Okay, those who have jobs that you need to slot in your card so they know that, hey, so and so has entered into the building. We'll record the time the person entered into the building. So in any case, like if there is any investigation or something, they would get a record. Okay. So the trading tool, we have a log. So whatever you do on the coin, it's being recorded under the log. If you should tamper with the trade settings, you should edit it a bit, you should open it up, whatever. It's recorded here. Then the transaction record. The transaction record gives you the buy and the sell, the detail over there. Okay. So there was a buy, how much was bought? 52 USDT was bought. Then there was a sell. Now, when you add the 52 plus the 64 cents, it gives you a deal amount of 53 point something USDT. Okay, so everything is beautifully displayed, guys. There is nothing hidden anywhere. You see it clear, Philly Kadoji. You see it, Philly Philly. Okay. All right. So this is a transaction record. Once you tap on the arrow, you'll be able to see the details. You know, this arrow to someone will ask you that, my leader, how your own, I can see everything. My own, I can't see because you didn't open the arrow. Arrow. Once you open it up, it gives you all the details. Hey. Okay, okay, okay. Are you understanding it? Last time to someone was asking, guys, how do you guys get this thing now? I don't get it. How do you guys get it? Is it a different robot? Okay, so you can see it is all on the app. So you can just quickly tap on the save and it saves this picture for you. So you can share on your WhatsApp status. And someone will be like, oh wow, this is so cute. Like it's catchy. Okay, so someone will be like, hey, 2.93% profit rate. I understand profit. Rate too, I understand. So doesn't mean the person is making, hey, this is more than what the bank promised me. Oh. Charlie, 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 let me have a look at it. Can you tell me more? You've attracted a soul. You have won a soul for Christ. Okay. So guys, it's not as if it's from a different robot. It's the same RoyalQ robot. Okay. What you need to do, go to fulfilled orders, because always your robot is on strategy details. Move to fulfilled orders, tap on this arrow on any of the cycles you want. Then you'll be able to see what I just displayed. Are you guys with me? Are you enjoying? Are you guys with me? I see interesting comments here. I'll read. I'll read later. Okay, great. So you are learning something. Don't worry if everything does not enter your coconut, your head. Okay. So yes, let's move out and go to strategy. So under strategy, you see the coins that are running for you and you will see your balance below. Whatever balance you have, it should tally with what is on your exchange. If it doesn't match, either one of it is not refreshed. So you can cross check on your exchange to see the main value you have of your USDT. Okay. All right. Let's go to circle. Under the circle, we'll see a lot of copy traders here. Trust God, engineer levels, hey, Pro Pulse, Royal Life, Wealth Pro. There are a lot. You can also become a copy trader. These people also earn from the opportunity. Okay. So this is his synced total profit so far. Autopilot. He has 3,111 people. Okay. So the copy traders too, this is their leaderboard. Okay. When I tap on the chart there, I'll be able to see these are the top 10 on the Circle Profit Leaderboard. We have RQ 178. He has made a profit of 228,000 USDT. We have DNEFs, we have Danny Lim, we have AI bots. They are all there. Okay, so you can also become a copy trader. This is their profit. This one is not AI generated. Some of it, hey, are you sure? These people AI have generated? No. The system records all their profit, and that is what they've given us over here. Now let's go to profit rate. So the profit rate is based on their percentage wise, how much they have made in percentage wise. Okay, you'll be able to see all over there. So this is profits. We can go to trend, we can go to popularity. Okay, you can follow any copy trader if you want, but you need to know who you are following. Okay, you have to read about their, how do you call it, their performance before you join them. And you must follow their instructions. If a copy trader say, hey, with my style you must have maybe 50% extra of your capital before you can use my circle, you have to follow that instruction, because it's not there for being there sake, because that person has analyzed to know that the market can drop and you must have 50% of your total assets down again. Okay, so if you don't follow all these small instructions and the thing goes against you, you don't have to blame the copy trader as well. Now, the copy traders are being paid. Yes, you heard me right. They are being paid by the system, because there is no free lunch. If me, a copy trader, I'm going to give you my unique trade settings for you to use and win in your trades. You for pay me now, so they pay strategy fees. Okay, some charge 1%, others charge 2%, 1.5, and so on. Okay, that is different from the fuel fees charges. Okay, they charge it from the assets that you have on your RoyalQ app. All right, so I'm going to quickly, yeah, the news button too, you'll be able to see the like button, the comment, the group chat. If you haven't joined the group chat, tap on it and join, because over there you meet users of RoyalQ worldwide. Okay, some of them, not all of them are on it though. Then we have the market, that is the price alert market. If you want to see your upline, you need to tap on my counselor. Then you'll be able to see your upline. That is the person's link you used in registering. We have the quant member, we have the order message, we have the system message. Okay, so the same messages, you can find them under the home button. I'm going to quickly switch this account to a different account, since that account is not for sharing. All right, so let us go to news again. Okay, let's go to mine. Okay, I forgot to mention another thing we can see under the security is withdrawals. Anytime you make a withdrawal, you'll be able to see it under the security log. Okay, withdrawal from your team building. Okay, now there are 4 ways to make money from RoyalQ. One is you trading with your own capital. Two is you building a team. Three is you becoming a copy trader. Four, you becoming a mentor. Let us go to mentor. So I don't usually focus on the mentorship. Like, it's not my thing. As in, I pledge myself that I'll be doing mentoring, solely mentoring. No, I'm a user of the robot and also a team builder. So I focus a lot of energy there. But if someone comes, hey Doris, I love to be under your mentorship. Could you guide me with my trades? Could you help me? Oh, why not? I would help you. Okay, but first question I'll ask, where is your upline before I help you? Okay. So the mentorship program has given me more than 2,750 USDT. Okay, so that's not bad. That's just side hustle in RoyalQ, and it has generated this amount. So to become a mentor, you need to be qualified for it. You don't just wake up and say, I want to become a mentor, when you don't even know how to navigate through the app. Okay. So that is it about mentorship. Let's move out. And these are all the mentors you can see with the number of people they have. If you want to add them, you tap on add or you search for their nickname. Okay, let's move out of mentorship and go to mine. Mine. All right. So this is where you can see your nickname or your name plus your rank. There are 4 ranks in RoyalQ. We have the quant, we have the elite, we have the principal, and we have the global. Global is the last rank. With this rank, if you activate anybody, you get 30, this to 30 in that order, okay? But the qualifications or what require you to get to the next rank, I'll talk about it soon. Before I do that, let's tap on the arrow here. And also, if you haven't protected your email, tap on the I so nobody would see your email, okay? Just do that. Okay. So let's tap on the arrow in the corner there. This is where you can edit your name, because once you register, the system gives you a generated one by the RoyalQ system, alphanumeric. You can't even read it because it doesn't make sense. Then UUID. Everybody has their own unique UUID code where it's used for internal transfers. So if someone wants to send you money from their RoyalQ app and they ask for your UUID, you come to the profile page and copy it. Then avatar, you can put your beautiful picture there. Email, when you tap on it, you'll be able to see the email you connected with your RoyalQ app. Then location. Then my counselor, that is your app line, okay? So once you tap on it, you'll be able to chat your app line by using the chat button. Or if you are looking for a mentor, you can tap on find a mentor. Then it sends you to the mentor page to look for a mentor. Not everybody join under the upline that they know. Some people just chance on the link to YouTube channel or somewhere. Okay, so some of them do not know their upline. So this is where you can create a chat with your upline. All right. So let us go on. We have the automatic renewal button. Then we have the manual renewal button. Okay, so you can use them if you want. Now let's go to user benefits. So the user benefits, we have the quant. You'll be able to see what requires you. Okay, the requirements to the elite advisor, you would see it over here. Okay, then let us go to elite advisor. You would also see that. Then principal advisor, then global partner. So the new changes, this goes to the team builders. The new changes is over here, you'll be able to tell if you'll be demoted or maintain your rank or promoted. Okay, 3 words: promoted, maintain, or demoted. Promoted is you move to the next rank. Maintain is the rank you are, you still be on that rank. Demoted is you go down, okay? Your rank will go down, not you, sorry. So it's saying that you have not met the requirement to maintain your current level. There is a risk of demotion. So I have to make sure I fill this. In as much as I have 20, 23, I think, something, okay? I have activated, direct activated users. RoyalQ says every month I must bring in new 3 people. Okay, so that is it. Global partner. So I don't qualify for this rank yet, but if you're on this rank, you would see below how many people you need to maintain your rank, or else you would be demoted. And the global partner is the highest rank in this business. Global partners make a lot of money. Let me show you one of the monies that some of our global partners made on the 1st of October. Hey, where's the picture? Relax, relax, chillax. Let me get you. I've seen one here. I don't want to play that video. So let me look for the picture itself. Let me look for the picture. Yes. So this is the global partner, okay? 5,000 something USDT, then 83, then 622, all in one day, because he has a lot of people who are on the same rank as him, meaning he has created a lot of global partners. Okay. So they earn global dividends. There is one of the money they earn at the beginning of every month. That is the 5,000 you see at the top there. Okay. So, guys, those who are building, there's a lot of money to be made if you take this business seriously. All right. So, this is the 10% of the monthly global quantitative profit, the 10%. Okay. So you can see the end 30 plus 25% plus the weighted distributed in that order. Okay. All right. So let's move out of the user benefits and go to assets. So under assets, we see this is where your strategy fuel will be. When your money is here, it's you can withdraw it because it's meant to use for activation or renewal or fuel fees. So that is why you don't have to deposit a lot of money under strategy fuel. Reward balance. This is money I can withdraw. Okay. But currently I can only withdraw 12 because the balance is not yet up to 24 hours. Once it's within the next 24 hours, I'll be able to withdraw it because it will add up to the withdrawable. This bottom here is the deposit and withdraw button. So all the money you've deposited on RoyalQ, you see it under the deposit tab. Then if someone should also send you money from RoyalQ, you get it under the deposit. Okay. Then withdraw is what you've taken out. If I've taken out money, I'll be able to see it. One thing I love about the withdrawal button is it displays all the withdrawals I've made even since 2021 when I started sharing this opportunity. If I want to scroll through to 2021, you'll be able to see. We are still in 2025. Okay, you'll be able to see all the withdrawals I've made. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. I will not call it bad, okay, because it's serving its purpose. Okay, I've been in the online industry not today, and ever since I was scammed, I told myself, God, help me to get a business that I'll not send my money to anybody, but I'll still be earning. And God gave me RoyalQ. Okay, imagine 4 figures. You can enjoy. Just share the opportunity if you are willing. Okay. All right, so let's move out of that place and go to deposit SF. So this is where if you want to deposit fuel fees or you want to activate your account or you want to renew, you have to deposit SF. Okay. So the amounts that are here, or you custom amount by typing whatever amount you want to deposit. Now, there is an instruction here that says that the SF is only used for activation or fuel fees. So make sure you don't deposit a bigger amount because you can't get it out. Okay, so there are simple instructions here we need to follow. Okay, so you tap on Polygon, generate temporary address. I have read and agreed. I understand that if I deposit, if it's not USDT, I'm going to lose. Yes, I understand. Then you copy, then you do the deposit. Simple as that. Okay. Withdraw is for withdrawing. So if I want to withdraw, I can choose any of the networks I want to withdraw to. Then I select the wallet address. Then I type the amount. Minimum you can withdraw is 10 USDT. They will charge you 2. You get 8. Transfer RB. We use this for internal transfers. So the internal transfers, you can either type the person's UUID or email, but I recommend UUID for security reasons. Okay. So you paste the person's UUID, You type the amount you want to send the person, then you transfer. Now, under the internal transfer, it's free. You don't pay transaction fees. Okay. All right. So deposit SF, you'll be able to see all the monies that sum up, okay, but it comes daily. Okay, so mentor bonus, direct quant, and so on and so forth. So let's move out and go to API binding. On the home bottom, you find that API feature. On the mine, you still find it. It's still the same. Then team. So this is where I have team members, okay? All my team members and people that activated yesterday and the profit for today, you'll be able to see all under the team button. Now let's move out of team and go to reward details. So the reward details, you would see it's broken into three parts. We have the activation income, then we have the direct quant, then we have the bonus share. Okay, so you'll be able to see all these details here under the reward details. Okay, all right, so let's move out of the reward details and go to circle owner income. So this is where the copy traders, okay, this is where their total income they see it from. So let's move out. I'm not a copy trader. Then let us go to my strategy settings. So this is where you can set as many trade settings as you want. So anytime you want to pick a trade, it's easy for you to pick it out. Now the remark, you label it, the first buying amount, you just punch in all the figures, then you are good to go. Okay. RoyalQ comes with the default trade settings, the radical, the conservative, and the steady. Okay, when you look at the margin configurations, you would see how they've been configured. Okay, but if you don't want to use the default, you can edit it to suit your capital. Conversion records. If you were trading on USDT and you moved it to USDC, you would see the records under conversion records. Now let us tap on the share button. The share button brings us back to the invite friends. Okay. So on mine, we have invite, no, on home, we have invite friends. On mine, we have share. So back and front, they are giving you the same thing but with different names. Okay. So you copy your invitation link, then you share it with anyone you want to share with. Security, RoyalQ feedback. So this is where you can contact the RoyalQ support. They have their own email address. You can contact this big robot at the top here. You can write your petition or, hey, I say petition, whatever problem you have, or you type, you tap on feedback. Just tap on it. Once you tap on feedback, it sends you to the page where you can contact the online customer service, or you can file a complaint depending on the topic that you want to file on. Then the help center bring us back to the latest announcement, the beginner's guide, then the Royal Q&A, then the strategy description. Okay, so everything is here on the Royal Q app. Their customer service is very good. They will reply you as early as possible. Security center. So this has to do with the security of your RoyalQ account. Okay, you can change your password, you can change your email, you can set your transaction password. Now, what is transaction password? It is the 6 digits that you need anytime you are making withdrawals, okay? Whether internal or external, they'll ask you for these 6 numbers. So make sure you keep it safe. Google Authenticator, you can add it to give extra protection to your account. When I tap on withdrawal address management, you'll be able to see all the wallet addresses I've saved, okay? Telegram. If you're a fan of Telegram, you can connect your Telegram app to your RoyalQ so you get notified on the Telegram account. Trusted device. If I should tap on this, you would see all the devices that I've ever logged in my RoyalQ before. Okay. Delete account. So if you're not happy with this RoyalQ business because they changed compensation plan you've been using for 4 years, so you don't like it again, please just come here peacefully, delete your account. But don't be on other platform and still be spying your account. Delete it and leave. Leave us. We that we love this robot. Let us continue to enjoy. But you can delete for another good reason. Let's assume I gave you a link in 2021. You registered with that link. Now we are in 2025. You've now decided you want to do this business. I'm like, the link I gave you, you don't have to use it again. So we'll come to the app to delete that account. So you'll be able to use the same email, but I'll give you a different link. So you can repeat the same email with the same nickname. Okay? So you can delete for a good reason. Face ID and PIN. Please turn it on if you know you are someone that you easily forget your passwords or your this thing. Okay, just turn it on. You either use your Face ID or your PIN to log into your RoyalQ. Now let us go to system settings. So under the system settings, we would be able to see this current version is up to date. It means I don't have to update my RoyalQ app. But if you see a red dot, it means your RoyalQ is not up to date. Then we have the currency. So you can decide to choose whatever currency you want to view your profits in. Okay, your profit details or reward details. I chose Ghana cedis because my target market is to save a lot of Ghanaians. Then language. All these languages, the RoyalQ app is available in them. So if you have a friend who speaks Italian or Spanish or French or Arabic, they can also use the RoyalQ app. Okay. Notification. Oh, team mode. So we have the night mode, we have the day mode, we have the follow system so that wherever you are, it can follow the system. But usually when I'm doing the Zoom meetings, I choose day mode because of people with eye problem. All right. So, notification settings. You need to turn this on, or else you will not get notified if the RoyalQ robot is purchasing or selling for you. Okay? And some people, too, when setting up the RoyalQ robot, after you have logged in, you get a notification like allow RoyalQ to give you notifications, like get notifications for RoyalQ. Then they say, Do not allow." If you click on do not allow, it means you don't want them to notify you. So that one, you have to go and change it on the phone settings. Okay, so make sure you allow so you'll be able to get notified. All right, about RoyalQ. So these are their social handles. If you feel like following them, you can follow them. The last one is their website where you can log into the version. You can also download the app. Okay. And why RoyalQ? Because we have over 2 million users, 185 million profit has been made. The app is in over 200 areas. The app is trustworthy. Why? Because it has no access to your funds. The robot trades 24/7. It serves you 24/7. It never sleeps nor slumber. It operates in extremely high speed and makes no emotional error. Novice are rest assured. You just need to copy strategy from other experienced traders. Win-win. You don't pay fuel fee if you don't make profit. You are only charged fuel fee when you make profit. You can use RoyalQ to build your community. Okay, that is the referral program. It's competitive. Why? Because it has the lowest annual fee ever. AI margin call. It's an automatic margin call that helps you to seize the market and earn stable profits. So the RoyalQ app can be connected to all these 9 exchanges you see there. They are not just any ordinary exchange. They are powerful exchanges if you should read more about them. RoyalQ app is available on these stores, but it's good to get it through a referral link. All right, so we have some satisfied, successful traders with their reviews. Okay, you are not the only one using RoyalQ. Forget it. Last time I checked my app store, okay, to check reviews from people living in Germany, okay, and I was surprised to see a lot of people that I don't even know. They are not even on the RoyalQ chat, but yet they are using the RoyalQ robot, okay. So yes, these are the reviews. Take your time, read them, and you would see how happy and excited these traders are. Imagine one of our members also giving how do you call it, about testifying. Okay, this person like this, he can also be on the wall of fame or fame of wall or wherever. Okay, imagine he's a satisfied trader. That's why he said thanks Royal Q. He's just letting us know. Okay, so guys, if someone can do it, you can also do it. Okay, let's move out. The last feature I want to talk about is the switch account feature. Perhaps you are managing your husband's account, your partner, your wife, your children, your mother, your father, everybody. So now you don't have to be logging out. Once you tap on add account, you can add the account, then you'll be able to continue from there. Okay. So, yes, sign out of your account. Now that brings us to the end of today's session. And if you are here, you are activating people. There is a challenge in the WhatsApp group. Hey, I said WhatsApp group. In the community. Okay, so this is one of our members who is doing a challenge. He did that last month. This month he's doing it again. He said, refer someone, 72 hours challenge. So it's not every day. Oh. Refer one person, get 5 RB. Refer 3 people, get 15. And yeah, it's starting from 4th of October, ending 6th of October. So if you are not referring someone, your upline, your downlines, or anybody you know is referring someone, please let them enjoy this money as well. Okay, it's a giveaway. It's not RoyalQ that is doing it. It's a member, a satisfied member who is giving out. You can also do that. Okay. So that is all. That brings us to the end of today's sharing. Thank you all for spending 2 hours, 5 minutes with me in this wonderful session. I'm so excited. Some people stayed to the end, some too did not. Hey, who came with the name Doris Angel? This person there, I'm sure this person is a secret person that the person don't want us to know their name. Because I've never heard the name Doris Angel. When I started, the person was using Doris Angel. She just switched it. But God has seen you, whoever the person is. Okay. So, yes, guys, that brings us to the end of this session. I'm Doris Angel. Now I'm taking questions. If you have any questions pertaining what I have talked about, just tap on reactions, raise hand. Then I'll see your hand amongst the participants. Or if you are shy, you don't want us to hear your sweet, lovely voice, you can type it in the chat. Now I'm going to scroll up and address all the questions from the top. So if you've already asked your question, please do not raise your hands again. Okay. So, hey, sometimes your voice is stopping. I don't if hey, did you guys my co-host, please unmute. Was my voice breaking or was it stopping? Hey, where are my co-hosts? Are you all sleeping? Co-host Margaret, co-host Rabbi, co-host Brother Ima, co-host Ajakojo, where are you guys? Was my voice breaking?
Your voice was clear.
Oh, okay, so it means Inwape Isaac, your network was not networking. Okay, so please next time check it and position yourself well. So someone is asking, what is funding fee? So funding fee is a fee that you are being charged okay, on the futures, okay. Now, on the futures, every coin that we trade has a countdown. The person who has the question, because the person here, before I'm just, but even if he's not here, people will need it, right? So, guys, I hope Mwape Isaac. The name is difficult to pronounce, okay. So, every coin that you trade, it comes with a countdown and also a funding rate. Now, it's a small periodic payment exchange between traders who hold long and short positions. Okay. Now, the purpose is the funding fee keeps the price of the perpetual futures contract close to the spot market price of the asset. Now, who pays who? If the funding rate is positive, traders holding long positions pay the fee to traders holding short positions. If the funding rate is negative, traders holding short positions pay the fee to traders holding long positions. So nobody can dodge funding fees. That one they forget it. Lie. No matter what. Because if the trade has not closed and the countdown is up, you either pay or gain. Now, when is it charged? Usually, it's charged 8 hours, but it can vary from exchange to exchange. There are some coins, especially the volatile ones like jelly, and fan. Their funding fees is 1 hour. The countdown, sorry, is 1 hour. Okay. So every 1 hour, Charlie, either you'll be gaining or you'll be losing. So that is funding fees. Okay. So the reason why the funding fees matters is if you are in a winning trade but funding fees are high, they can eat into your profits. Okay. If you are also on the paying side and during high funding, it can cost you a lot if you hold for long. So that is why in trading, especially on the futures, it's not advisable for you to trade a coin for a longer period of time because Charlie, they'll be charging you. Okay. It's not also advisable to trade a coin on cycle on futures, please. Cycle means buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell. It's not stopping. It will continue. Okay. So yes. So let me give an example of the funding. Okay. For instance, BTC spot price is 60,000 USDT. Then BTC perpetual price, that is the future, is 60,200. Meaning it's higher than the perpetual price is higher than the futures. Okay. Because more people are going for long. Now, the exchange will set a fee, and let's say they set 0.01% funding rate. That is a plus, not negative. It means the longs will pay short every 8 hours until the contract price falls closer to 60,000. I hope Inwape or ish, what's the name again? Inwa, hey, you see he left too. How can you ask question and leave? Those people here, the way it boss me here. You've asked a question, you cannot wait and get the answer, before you leave. Okay, so at least someone has actually learned from that, right? He wasn't the only one that needed that answer. Okay, so I'm trying to scroll through to check. Okay, so I've finished with that. Can one set $50 as trading capital for a start? Yes, dear, you can. Either on the spot or the futures. But the $50, it doesn't mean you'll be trading this $50 for a whole year. No, you can start with that. I usually recommend $100 as a startup trading capital. But 50 is also tradable. Why? Because on Binance, you can use 5 USDT as first buying amount. So that 50, we can get a trade setting that will suit your 50. Just that should the market go deep and down, your 50 cannot withstand. You need to top up. Some people, once you tell them, oh, you can start with 50, hey, once they start with the 50, forget it. They will never top up. They will remain on the 50. Ask yourself, you are here to make money. You cannot buy a robot for 120 and be trading with 50 and you stay on 50 for life. No. If you don't have capital to top up, you can share the opportunity, leverage on people by sharing on your socials to get people, because a lot of people are being scammed every day and they are not giving up because they need an opportunity like RoyalQ. So you also need to make noise about it and share. By so doing, you get trading capital. Okay. 4 people, you've gotten 120. You use that 120 to start. Ajakojo is one of my old team members. He started with a small capital. Today he's doing so well. Okay. So you can, there are a lot of testimonies in here. Okay. Anna says most of us we don't like to read. Is very, very true. And that is why the white people are always successful than, hey, I know this one, some people will fight me. Yes, than the blacks ish or the Africans. Yes, let me put it Africans. Because some Africans are white, they are not black. Okay. So yes, the reason being that we hate to read, especially the things that are written in small font size. They hate it like unless it is written boldly and big. But that is where the secret is. So if you read a lot, it will help you in life. Okay. The richest men on this earth, they are still reading. Oh. So how much more you and I? You must read at least every month. Read some book, gain more knowledge. Yes, you must definitely learn. Thank you, Nero. Fame of war. Thank you, Foster. Okay, bank always bank always portray their interest rates. Portray means what? Is it a new word? Is it a new word I don't know of, or the person make a spelling mistake? Let's check. Maybe portray. It's a new word. Portrait. Portrait. Ish. Has anyone heard this word before? Portrait. Maybe to the person was trying to say portray. Hey, portrait is a word though, but it doesn't mean what he's saying. Portrait, it's a biology word meaning having pause. Okay, so I think the person mistakenly spelled it wrongly. She wanted to say portray. Portray gone wrong. So Aisha wanted to say bank always portrays the high interest rate. Okay. All right. Please, I would like to have the recorded meeting to enable me listen again and again. Okay, Hakim, where are you? Are you on the Revolution group? If you are not on it, wherever you got the link from, please go back there. The recorded version will be posted back where you got the link from. I hope it's not Facebook, oh, because that place you won't get it. Okay. Copy trader are copy trader, are they profitable or they are in deal for making by making copier to lose? So yes, the copy traders, you the trader or you the user must know who to go in for. That's why they are being ranked. The first best 10 are there. Okay, you if you want to follow them because of their profit rate or their popularity or because they are trending, you need to follow. But I recommend D Nerves. Okay, he has been in the game for long and he he's actually a good trader as well. Okay, so if you want to follow a copy trader, you can follow D Nerves. So yes, there are some of them. Their trade settings work perfectly. But the reason why some users will be failing using their copy trading strategy is because they don't follow their instructions. So, Emmanuel, I've answered you. Okay, Emmanuel says, can one exchange be bound on more than one RoyalQ account? No, it's not possible. You cannot do that. Recently, we tried it several times. It didn't work. So please, you can't do that. You must get different exchanges. Now, I could recommend, okay, let's say for instance, you have underage children who cannot open exchanges because of their age, because you know the exchanges we do KYC. So what I could recommend is if you have, let's say for instance, you are in Europe. In Europe, we have access to all the exchanges. Okay, you can choose to open HTX, KuCoin, Bybit, then you can link it to other RoyalQ rather than you can't open 5 Binance because you only do 1 KYC. Okay. So that is what I can advise you on, Emmanuel. Ambassador Paul says, wow, fantastic. Thanks, Doris Angel. Thanks a lot. Welcome, Ambassador Paul from Nigeria. Okay, thanks for the presentation. Okay, thank you guys for the compliment. I really appreciate. Really, really appreciate. You guys give me more energy, more fuel to keep on showing up every Saturdays. So Alfonso Wina says you are the best. Thanks, Leader Doris Angel. Wonderful presentation. Thank you, dear. All right. What again do we have? What again? Okay, someone says no, your voice was clear. Thank you very much. That was a powerful. Okay, thank you. Who is Doris Angel? Let's find out. Doris Angel is Darrison. Only God knows that person. I'm sure it's an imposter. The person wants to. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you people are are telling the person to introduce. Okay, do I get a referral after the person I refer start trading? Roxanne Ando, yes. The person you referred is your direct referral. So once the person starts trading, you earn beautiful rewards from the person. Plus, indirect. Should the person you brought on board also invite another person, you are going to earn indirect activation gain and also bonus of 5%. Okay, so yes, you can. Assuming a trader decides to sell his or her Royal Q boat, how can you go out? How can you go out it ish? Some of the questions are not so clear. So a trader decides to sell his Royal Q robot to who? Who is going to buy a second-hand robot? And mind you, if you are buying the robot, you need to get the person's credentials. Changing it to is very tough because, especially if it's protected by Google Authenticator, you need to have a lot of proofs to tell RoyalQ so you can change the name. Okay, it's not actually allowed. So I'll not advise anybody to buy someone's second-hand robot. Why buy second-hand when there is a new robot? Robots to do we buy second-hand? Okay. So yes, I don't know what you mean by how can you go out it. I don't know whether you mean how can you go out of it by using a new link to register. That's all. There's nothing you can do. You can't get it out. Someone says Darius has run off. Darius has run off. So Darius, I see you. I see you wherever you are. You can't impersonate me. Yeah. Those who know me know me. All right, guys. Thank you all for joining in. It's 11:21. I really enjoyed this session today. Thank you for being with me from the beginning to the end. The recorded version will be shared on our YouTube channel, which is called The Revolution Royal Q. I'll post it so those who are not on that channel can get it and also other videos as well. Now, Mondays to Sundays, we have Zoom meetings. Okay. Tomorrow, we have a leadership training meeting. If you are someone who is passionate about sharing of this opportunity, but you haven't started or you're already in it, you can actually attend that meeting. And Mondays to Friday, early in the morning, we have our technical analysis training. Please try and make it. It's not easy for our leaders to wake up 4:30 a.m. Ghana time to come and impart knowledge into us, only for us to be sleeping. Guys, to get to the top or to make money, it's not a child's play. You need to sacrifice something. And this is the time we need to sacrifice that, not when we are old, because when we are old, we can't get that energy to continue. So please, let's sacrifice now so that in future we can all enjoy. Thank you all. Love you and God bless you for joining in. Oh, wow. Mama Dinah, all the way from United Kingdom, also attended our meeting. Sarah, or think, do I know you? Is it my own Sarah or this is a different Sarah or thing? Okay. So yes, Princess Minat, you made it. Happy to have you. Okay, Nancy Kajoka, all the way from South Sudan, also made it. Cool for Joe, my crypto gangster, all the way from Belgium. You also made it. Happy to have you all here. So we call it a day, and tomorrow we have a meeting. Bye bye. Love you all. Leader R, Leader Alfonso, Ben's iPhone. We meet again next week, Saturday. Thank you, my co host, Brother Emmanuel, all the way from Ghana. Leader Margaret, all the way from South Sudan. Leader OBM, all the way from Nigeria. Love you all. And do not forget, closed mouths do not get feed. Okay, so open your mouth, share the opportunity, and bless someone. Bye bye. Hey, Lydia, sorry I lost you immediately. You started addressing my issue. What was your issue? Hey, Lydia, Lydia. Assuming a trader decides to sell you his or her robot, how can you go out of it? By deleting the account. By deleting the account, Lydia. You must get a new link to register. But next time, don't buy a second-hand robot. Buy a brand new robot, my dear Lydia. If you're on the Revolution group, you can chat me privately so that I can try and see what I can do to assist you. Okay, bye.